Hunter has scored into triple. Gainbridge Fieldhouse is underway at the end of the game. Smith driving.
7. That's a lot of size.
McCowan is open, and McCowan's
players in the Big Ten last year.
Wale knocks down, but Mitchell had 36 in the feed. On the bounce, Boston gets around McCowan, and total rebound in a season record. Both were against the Aces. And there's McCowan on the offensive glass.
The physicality on the front, the Olympic break.
McCowan easily
stopped the other one. I think this is at 84 points a game. And
inside for Smith on the shot fake, and Musk to Howard from the mid-range. Howard can't. Clark frees up Boston for looking back inside for McCowan. We're
checked on the block. She's that
was out of the playoff picture. They hit Smith into a double team. Sabally got a. This is Howard charging. Howard scooped to get that three-point shot going here in time.
I don't know who came up with Caitlin. That's what we're seeing here, and that's where WNBA arenas, and we've been through. Everyone is benefiting.
15,000 people in this build. The better team here so far, and an early Delana crossover. She will launch. She scored 20 points.
She's got to be careful. She has been.
Big chunk of Wednesday's game against Los. The opportunity is there for Indiana. Goes around Sabally. First, there's on a step back. Buries it for it. Sabally straight away. Not time. Turns it over, looking for Smith. Howard backing in. Smith stays with. They lost on Friday 2-0. So a late first quarter rest.
She's 3 for 4.
Themselves a couple of times against LA and against Cole's going to have to create. Just hoist it up.
I'd have a big fat smile on my.
Howard staying aggressive. 2 more. Save it. She'll fire from the corner. Really defended with the shot clock winding down a little bit and looking at a double-digit deficit. Just carving out space underneath. Your pass wheeler is open.
This franchise is Eric.
Games of experience. That'll be a major story. Maddie Siegrist checks in and on.
In for the matchup with Maddie.
They have 7 of the 9%.
Switch. And then she knew she'd get.
Looking inside. Fag Bentley, deep position. Late. Until Wednesday, their last 2 games for Indiana. Fag Bentley.
Just off the bench. She brings some. She understands.
In McCowan, just bullet
scoring like that.
3 and 100 to 90. Effort here in the second quarter is Sabally. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down Howard. Another offensive rebound.
Chasing over the top, pinned down.
Clark from the logo. Then there are the Clark deep.
I guess they're not going to look at it. Every record that Caitlin, that she's broken. You could say the same.
And Sabally with
If it had gone in, they might have let that one.
So Satu Sabally is 7 to a quarterfinal appearance for the end of the season.
Away from the bucket. Caitlin.
At times the Kalani Brown encircling her way through, finds an opening and banks. Clark beat the pack back. Clark fire away. Eubank side. Clark. Mitchell buries it 50% from 3. Sheldon launches.
Watching the Buckeyes.
Fakes the 3. Extra pass to Boston. Big at big, and Boston at least 5 points in all 6 games.
Because you try to get ball pressure on 6-7.
Had a terrific start. So too is Min with the floater, leaves it short. Another. What? Not a whole lot of time to work on schedule, but especially Dallas as McCowan. Mitchell sidesteps Wale.
Gets her feet organized.
Until halftime and an offense.
Billion off.
And dug themselves out of that hole, something they've done. Spin, shot won't fall. Smith there.
Make a post move on everyone in this league.
For Dallas, Indiana had gone up 5. Ching, Mitchell backdoor late. On the other end, Sabally launches.
Teams.
Clark at Howard. And a loose. She cannot get one more or she would be again. But look, her teammates.
After the play.
Tinelli, I'm Pat Boylan. Kalani Brown, deep 2. She gets to the foul line and speaking of shifty, Agum step back. Can't knock. Rookie had a
one-on-one by herself.
Sabally into it.
Before the game, Pat, I thought the score would be.
You want to change the keys to first to 120?
Time around our game for decades.
Caitlin Clark. Action as Sheldon finds some space and trying to regain that lead. It's Mitchell on a
between her and the basket. Forget about it.
Clark has hit her more. Off. Mitchell a deep two here. Howard spinning around her. Smith got a piece. Howard turning that left-handed.
Second half.
It's the fever shaking off Sheldon. Hits it to Sabally, and Howard has combined for 30. Sabally over Hull. Back over Sheldon. Oh, it was
In the pregame. 107 on the season, which
Wnbalivetoday misses on a three. But Clark working back out for Mitchell. Pitch it to Smith, who just gets rid of it. Plays like that, they don't show up on the stat here. Boston, spinning player into double figures. Sabally, different. Wnbalivetoday hits, and that was 4,000. Smith on the shot fake, just bullies her.
Congratulations to Enrique.
Get go and just lit up the score. Have hit this roster in the lottery. And here's Satu Sabally. Clark trying to spin around her. There's a foul. We'll check back. Three of Dallas. For Mitchell. You bet. 25. Howard crashing into Smith.
Take a snapshot of this right here. I mean,
78-74. We are basic. And Howard wrap.
Triple-double.
He leads. 13. Mitchell steps into a tee. That shot did not hit the rim. Uzun, corner three, knocks it. Clark on the drive. Sabally gives help. Driving by Sabally. Mitchell right to the cup.
They get her opportunity.
Great Clark. Oh, but Clark with not a final score, a third. Egress, she'll take it in, flip it up, and flip. So that final month before the break. Way goes behind the back, and driving, pulling up. And
Possibly get. She's not one.
And pulls it. Howard, difficult look.
But it feels like she's been on the glass more.
Forced to turn over a moment ago. Puts it for flash at feverbasketball.com. Today could do that. Sheldon finds some.
A much better job here in the second half.
That is marked improvement. Have on Fagbenle and step on the baseline. The pace, nobody for Dallas gets back. And 6.5 on the game clock. This game was
Inbound it.
contact there. No whistle either way. Maybe one wide open. Hits a. And Hull will want that one back. Rebound, didn't have position. And Fagbenle. Low McCowan, deep position and lead. That's an offensive foul. All five-star. Wnbalivetoday backing in, lost the hand. Wnbalivetoday on the drive, draws the foul. Dallas in front for the.
And that's Enrique Wnbalivetoday.
I guess the league's best. Or even as a rookie.
Having a little.
Clark launches. Oh, as the hound of Wnbalivetoday off the screen.
Now she missed at the end of the game.
Underneath. This will be difficult over McCowan. And just 5 points in the fourth quarter. Bentley, who recovered nicely. Howard flips, hangs, and finishes. Hands to Clark. Clark with a Clark shaking Howard. Clark gets 4 threes and had some feels significant right now. Can the Fever
Mistakes, no risks. Do it.
Just like the times.
Kelsey Mitchell still
down to 5. That's a deep 2, and Wheeler take that pass. Sabally off balance, really been there, just couldn't knock it down. Handoff back. Clark launches, hits it. Wnbalivetoday will too. Her flow, and she is now just 2. Clark, yes.
Pat, and I said to you, close.
There's 30.
And how much fun they're having.
Team with a lot of firepower and Wnbalivetoday. Clark rises.
Playing downhill, looking for space.
Gets free underneath, banks it in.
It's all happening.
Boston, the step through and couldn't. Handoff Sheldon into Dantis, tough. So a 9-point lead is quickly given chase. Howard puts on the brakes in the back. Howard sticks with her. Through a chance to put Indiana upset. Mitchell, catch and shoot. Buries. Spinning inside with the step through.
Lexi Hull.
Play, Dantis corner 3. Knocks it. The assist to Wnbalivetoday. Can't. Pass. Here is Dantis. Buries. 16. Franchise record. Stopper 2 as Howard ducks in and finishes. See Hull, and it's a foul. I've seen in this game here lately. Dallas running into Boston, and it's a foul. Can't hear the whistle here, and so you can't for Clark. 30 for Boston. No huddles. Even if Dallas wins the tip. Shot up, and that's going to end it as a couldn't get it in. Does to Boston. They'll Boston And she
dangerous going into the playoffs.
on Sabali, did she get it off in time? It back for Boston. Boston back for Mitchell. You bet. Mitchell's fifth three. She's got 25. Howard crashing into Smith.
Look at the score, Pat. I mean, I want to take a snapshot of this right here. I mean,
the final here in this building was 78-74. We are basic. And Howard wrap.
Put her on TD watch, baby. Triple double.
He leads.
One with blocks.
13. Clark fading into the corner, up top for Mitchell. Steps into a tee. And neither did the Fever. That shot did not hit the rim. Uzun, corner three, knocks it. Clark going behind the back. Clark on the drive. Solidly gives help. Mitchell driving by Sabali. Mitchell right to the cup.
Here she's been in this franchise to finally get her opportunity. Mitchell.
Uzun trying to frustrate Clark. Oh, but Clark with points. Not a final score, a third. Uzun driving, kicking out. Segrist, she'll take it in, flip it up, and
Way back.
So that final month before the break. Clark just forcing her way, goes behind the back, and Benley cross court. Lexi Hull driving, pulling up. And
Herself as upset as she can possibly get. She's not one.
A 78% free throw shooter. And pulls it.
Work when you can't.
Line recently. Howard, difficult look.
She's got recorded for 3 rebounds, but it feels like she's been on the glass more.
2 assists. Forced a turnover a moment ago. Puts it on sale by signing up for Fever Flash at feverbasketball.com. They've still got to lock down their playoff position. Today could do that. Sheldon finds some.
Indiana has done a much better job here in the second half.
Just 2 here in the third quarter, so that is marked improvement. Frustrated. Now she'll drive on Benley and step on the baseline. But here's Clark trying to push the pace. Nobody for Dallas gets back, and they have put 36.5 on the game clock. Possession here for Indiana. This game was
Kelsey Mitchell, and she will inbound it.
Mitchell and Sheldon make some contact there. No whistle either way. Silver lining for Indiana. Maybe one. Agumbawale wide open. Hits a Clark hit her right in stride. And Hull will want that one back. Minutes here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And came down with the offensive rebound. Didn't have position. Actually, really big sequence there from Temi Benley. High-low McCowan, deep position and lead. Benley backing in. That's an offensive foul. All 5-star bench members. Agumbawale backing in, lost the hand. Agumbawale. Hold there to backtrack. Agumbawale on the drive, draws the foul. And Agumbawale can put Dallas in front for the.
Well, winning time is coming, and that's Arike Agumbawale.
Well, did we get the jinx in officially?
She missed.
I guess. The league's best. Probably their best perimeter defender, even as a rookie.
Having a little.
He's for years now. Clark launches. Oh, as a. Wheeler trying to hound Agumbawale off the screen.
She's a closer. Now she missed at the end of the game.
No look. Benley lost the handle underneath. On the 5, Wheeler inside. Benley. This will be difficult over McCowan and from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Just 5 points in the fourth quarter. Howard spun by Benley, who recovered nicely. Howard flips. Clark hangs and finishes. Agumbawale backdoor pass inside, right into the hands of Clark. Clark with a shot clock down to 10. Clark shaking Howard. Clark gets and 6. She's knocked down 4 threes and had some. Anything more than one possession feels significant right now. Can the Fever
to be sharp, crisp, no mistakes, no risks. Do it.
They get it into McCowan. Just like an aggressive. She's gone to that right block a couple of times.
Kelsey Mitchell still.
Here's Wheeler, shot clock down to 5. That's a deep 2, and Wheeler. Anybody. Sabali There to take that pass. Sabally off balance. Really Clark into the corner. Hole is open. Got a good look there. Just couldn't knock it down. Handoff back. Clark off the screen. Clark launches. Hits
Situations.
Wale will too. Her flow. And she is now just 2.
Into a ball screen.
Clark. Yes! Transition taken it is.
Pre-game press conference, Pat, and I said to you, she's going to be close.
There's 30.
The system with her teammates and how much fun they're having.
Minutes left to play. This is a Dallas team with a lot of firepower and Wale. Clark rises.
Enrique is tilting the floor, playing downhill, looking for space.
Give Wheeler not in foul trouble, but Wale gets free underneath, banks it in.
Life to go up. You wanted more money. It's all happening. Clark, the W has ever seen.
Boston, oh, the step through and couldn't.
An assist.
McCowan handoff Sheldon into Dantis. Tough.
Tighten up your detail.
So a 9-point lead is quickly. Got it ahead to Howard. Whole give and chase. Howard puts on the brakes. Mitchell trying to spin her way free. Mitchell going behind the back. Howard sticks with her. Boston with a beautiful step through. A chance to put Indiana up 6. This Fever advantage. Mitchell catch and shoot. Buries. Takes the 3. Sabally spinning inside with the step through.
From the rim, it is a tough check for Lexi Hull.
Sheldon hits the deck, no whistle either way. Dantis corner 3, knocks it. That's her 8th assist. Wale can't. Clark into the corner, whole extra pass. Here is Dantis. Very 16. That Dantis just hit ties the franchise record. A little breathing room, but they still need a stopper too as Howard ducks in and finishes. She's off to the races. Here comes Lexi Hull, and it's a foul. The violent swings that we have seen in this game here lately. Dallas floor spinning into Clark, running into Boston, and it's a foul.
Reflection.
Well, you said it. You can't hear the whistle here, and so you can't. Possession game. 34 for Clark, 30 for Boston. New this year. Advance the ball. No huddles. So it's Boston and McCowan, and now even if Dallas wins the tip, with Hull draped all over, couldn't get a shot up, and that's going to end it as a. And had Clark there for a moment, trying to get it in. Does to Boston. They'll. Boston, but Boston can ice it here. And she
has become very dangerous going into the playoffs.
There's some parallels there. Inbound Sabally, did she get it off in time?
65 combined. Caitlin